Alright, what's up, guys? Now, I'm gonna try not to bash Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown in this video, but at the same time, it's like, fam, you're adding things in the game that should have been added when the game very first came out. I mean, the game, so for those that don't really know too much about Test Drive, this series. So anyways, yeah, old racing series from back in the day. Last game they came out with, I think, was Test Drive Unlimited 2. One of the greatest games to come out at its time. So anyways, they disappeared. It's like we ain't seen like two consoles come out. We ain't seen nothing of them up until what was it, like 2021, 2022, one of them 2 years where they had announced that they had Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown in development. So I was like, all right, cool. I think it was, when did they, hold on for a second, let me look that up real quick to see when that game went into, not so much as when it went into development, but just more so when they had announced it. So there was like December is reported, now called. It was like, okay, well, reboot. Oh, so they announced. So there was like in 2016. There was like, it was reported. All right, and then there was like 2020 trademark. Okay, 2021. When did they do the? Oh, so they was like released trailer. So yeah, it was 2021. So anyways, yeah, 2021 they announced it. And then after that, it was like, hadn't really heard too much about any things. And then last year they came out with a demo. So I was like, all right, cool, dope. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown is just around the corner and things. So anyways, September happens. Game eventually it does come out. Not the game that I was looking for. It's one of those things where I don't get why developers do things or take things out, or overall there's just stuff that they do to a game where I'm like, who asked for that? Who asked to have it where it's like, I'm out here racing up against, I got a full-blown Corvette and I'm out here competing against a Mini Cooper. Like, if you're gonna have it where it's like I'm doing races against cars and stuff, at least make it to where it's like, evenly matched out. Like, yeah, Corvette and a Ferrari. And, a Ferrari might overall win that race, but at least that would make more sense than a Mini Cooper and a Corvette, or a Camaro, Mustang, whatever. But anyways, overall, that's where, the AI difficulty thing falls in place, where I'm like, you didn't add that. You didn't have that in the game. And I'm like, that's one thing right then and there that would have made the game good, at least in my opinion. I didn't really care about the online only thing, but at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, having it where it's like, just have it where I'm going up against, cars where it's an even matchup. But it's like, if it's like, okay, well, clearly I'm not going to win this race if this car just took off doing 90 already at the start of the race. I'm like, yeah, obviously ain't going to win that in things. But yeah, overall though, it's one of those things where I'm like, okay, then getting to the online stuff, I was like, yeah, the AI difficulty, I was like, that was just all the way off. But no, let's get to the online stuff. So let's say you have to do something real quick. Yeah, let's say you ordered something through Amazon, right? But you wanted to play Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. So you hear somebody knocking on your door, you try to pause the game, your car is still going, and I'm like, what's the point? If I'm doing this race by myself, there shouldn't be any reason on why I'm considered in an online race. I am by myself. Them are NPCs that I'm going up against. Why is this game not pausing? It's one of those things where I'm like, I just don't get why they decided to go down the route that they went down with this game, because it obviously wasn't good. I'm like, my thing is if people, when you're developing a game, if you listen to the fans, there is no possible way in this lifetime that you can release a bad game. That's if you listen to the fans. But if you don't listen to the fans, then don't be surprised if the fans don't want to play the game no more. They said, hold on for a second, let me just bring it up how many people are playing this game currently at the moment. And it's usually not a lot. But anyway, Steam player count. Let's see what they got going on. Oh, okay, so no, they're doing good now. There's like 244 people are in the game, but they had an all-time peak of 5,305. And I'm like, my thing is this. It could have been better than that if you guys had actually sat down and took the time to be like, okay, this is what the fans want. Let's add it. You guys decided to wait. Oh, let's wait, after all these other games done came out. Let's wait until, DLCs for these games that's already out coming out. They just announced that Forza Horizon 5 is going to be coming to PlayStation. And you guys really think because, now that we're adding this stuff, we're now back in that, I guess in that race of compete with others. The funny thing, and that's another thing where it's like, I always find it funny, saying it and then just remembering it. But you're trying to compete with a video game that's not even out yet. Talking on Grand Theft Auto 6. My thing is this. I know that when that game comes out, Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, it might as well, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it might as well be a dead video game. I'm like, I think it's going to be something where it's like, we just go and play it. If like, yeah, if we ain't got nothing else to do in Grand Theft Auto 6, then we just go, or if we're like bored of it and we're like, okay, I want to play something else, that's when you pop in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. But there is no way possible you guys are going to be able to compete with Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes out. I would love to be proven wrong on that. I'm like, please prove me wrong. But the funny thing is, that's another thing too. It's like, so they're trying to get the sales up with this game. Is there a way to? Okay, here we go. So they're trying to get the sales up with this game by having it at half the price that they would ask for. So they got the gold edition going for $54.99, and then they got the standard edition that's going for $24.99. So you're trying to like half the price, and I'm like, fam, the thing is this: you guys can half the price, give away free cars, announce that it's Steam Deck verified, announce that it's going to be, I'd have to say probably the only way that you guys could save yourself, from like having a dead video game is if you add this game on the Xbox Game Pass or PlayStation Plus. Other than that, I don't see anybody during that time frame of when Grand Theft Auto 6 is out. I don't see nobody, unless they're just not a fan of Grand Theft Auto 6, and then it's a person wanting to get into racing games. That'll be that only person. But how many of them people exist? It's already seems like the racing genre ain't really popping off, and then you guys is trying to have like some game. Oh, let's do some modes. It's like, hey, yeah, it's something where I'm like, nah, you guys. I'm. You know what? Here's the thing. I am gonna play it. And I want to overall see what it's gonna be like. But my thing is this: you still got the whole, you gotta rank up to use or to get this car, to buy these parts. So I'm like, I'm really hoping that with this update, and this is March 19th, I'm really hoping with this update that it does something good for the game. But I'm telling you right now, I have lost hope for this game. I lost hope a long time ago. I had said that you guys should have did this back in January, before the year even kicked off, that you guys needed to add this stuff. You guys decided, let's wait 3 months later and then let's do. Yeah, no, it's like, it's something where I'm like, don't be surprised if there's a lot of people like me that's also giving up on your guys' game. But anyways, with that being said, and I know people are gonna probably ask, like, why have I criticized this game so much? When you spend $100 on a video game, you'll understand why. So anyways, yeah, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.